Kyle Sandilands and Jackie O. Henderson both walked out on their radio program mid-broadcast after raging about a segment being censored. During the Kyle and Jackie O show's October 21 broadcast, the longtime hosts interviewed former radio mainstay Alan Jones for a tame 15 minutes before listeners were hit with a pre-recorded announcement. "This means someone said something inappropriate and is currently getting in trouble," the message said, explaining that the audio had been dumped. Kyle and Jackie O returned to air sans Alan following a lengthy song and ad break, and their anger didn't go unnoticed. "We were going into weird territory, comparing cars and homes, then the show got dumped," Kyle said. The 51-year-old went on to explain that the censor's job was to block out swear words. "It's also used to limit anything that could legally impact the show." However, being dumped subsequently ended their interview with Alan and forced them off air. "If it's a beat, it's fine, but if it's a dump, it's a different story altogether," said Jackie, before Kyle was beeped again. Kyle Sandilands and Jackie O slam miscommunication among Kiss FM team. Jackie expressed that she was confused why the segment had been scrapped, dubbing the situation of miscommunication. Her co-host then revealed he'd spoken to his personal lawyer during the unanticipated break. According to Kyle, he was advised to pull himself off the air until everyone's singing from the same hymn book. "How are we ever going to know? Communication is key in these situations," Jackie lamented before Kyle hung up his boots for the day. The duo were then heavily censored as they continued to vent about the show's lack of communication. "I can't stand censored. And then I'm told censored. It's a mess," Kyle said. "I don't want to let the rest of you down, but you know how it is. It's like jumping out of a plane with no parachute, it's not easy." He told his co-host that he would be back for Monday's show, adding, "And if I'm not back Monday, it didn't work out well for me." What was said in the lead-up to Kyle Sandilands and Jackie O. Henderson ditching the show? Veteran radio host Alan dialed into the Kyle and Jackie O show to talk all things from Kyle's Bellevue Hill mansion, luxury cars and their favorite bougie restaurants. Things then took a turn when Kyle mentioned a new staff member, whom he claimed to have busted watching videos of his and Alan's most notorious meltdowns. "How do they get hold of these things? Someone was in there secretly taping me," Alan suggested. He went on to recall one particular meltdown. "You do these advertisements, there was all this smoke in the room and I said, 'What are we doing in here? I can hardly breathe.' No one took any notice of me, so the broadcast was then cut off." An ARN spokesperson has since issued a statement to news.com. About the incident, stating the team will be back on air Monday from 6 a.m. Kyle was upset about a segment that was dumped this morning and decided to give himself and the team an early mark, the statement read. Want even more goss? Listen to episode 224 of the So Dramatic podcast with Megan Pustetto below. Know something that we don't? Spill the tea here, get the tea first. Follow So Dramatic on Instagram and tune in on Mondays to get your reality tea fix with the So Dramatic podcast with Megan Pustetto. Indy Brummelin October 21, 2022. Indy Brummelin. Indy is a junior digital content producer who spends her days delving into the good, the bad and the ugly of reality TV. When she's not on the clock, you can find her binging TV thrillers on Netflix and dancing around the kitchen to Elton John. Favorite reality TV show? Beauty and the Geek. Most iconic reality TV star? Abby, I'm a Gemini. Chatfield. BATG's Lachie Mansell comes in a close second.